Sterling High School, Channel 19, winner of the National Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast.
You're watching Sterling High School, Channel 19, serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Summerdale, and Stratford.
Wrestling broadcast. We're going to start off with the girls wrestling team from Sterling going against Lindenwold. This is our first broadcast of girls wrestling in a while. This is actually the first time at Sterling, first ever where it's separate. It's still an event this time around. I'm actually back going by Gavin Murphy. We're going to have a fun one with this one. Obviously, these new matches came in last year. Excited to see them get to work. A lot of new additions for the wrestling team. They're getting warmed up. They're getting ready to go. Well, they're getting warmed up. Let's get some introductions from our girls here at Sterling. So we're tapping.
Allison Brown, Junior, 100, Stratford.
Deborah Ammon, Junior, 120, Stratford.
Jacqueline Mexica, freshman, 125, Stratford.
Lydia Caruso, freshman, 136, Stratford.
Amelia Negron, sophomore, 107, Summerdale.
Aliyah Abdul Samad, senior, 144, Stratford.
Jordan Kohls, junior, 107, Summerdale.
Caden Spellman, sophomore, 105, Lindenwold.
Cameron Kohl, sophomore, 135, Lindenwold.
Welcome back with some nice introductions. It's good to see the girls wrestling finally get some spotlight. Once again, I'm Max Zubek, joined by Gavin Murphy. Now, obviously, neither of us are the most well-versed in wrestling, but from what I can tell, this is going to be pretty competitive. Obviously, the first time the girls get to come out and really do something here at the castle for the home fans. What are your expectations?
I mean, I have some pretty high expectations for this game. Or for this match, my bad. I feel like it's going to be a great one. We got some great classes. We got great classes out here with some strong girls on both sides of on the school side.
Now, obviously, this is not some of these girls' first times being out here. There were, incorporations prior. Say Deborah Ammon. She used to be here wrestling around alongside with the JV. I'm pretty sure is when they used to do it. And we are running obviously a little late here, but none of that matters. These girls are going to have to hash it out in a way that we haven't seen yet out of them. This matters a lot more to them as they're their own separate entity now. They've got to prove a point that they matter here. They're deserving of a spot, which obviously they are without success here. But look at some of the crowd here anticipating, as are we over here at the desk. And I mean, once again, and I'm going to give a quick refresher points-wise from what I'm aware of, just so we can all know what's going on if you're not too well-versed in wrestling. Takedown should be 3 points to my knowledge. Of reversal is 2. Escaping is 1. And then pins accumulate as we go, depending on how many seconds they've been held down from what I can tell. Our first match should be starting very shortly. See the referee getting ready. And obviously, once again, this is going to be a new experience for us. History's being made. First ever for Sterling, where the girls have their own broadcast and their own wrestling. Here at the castle, obviously, new discoveries, new resolutions being made about what's just possible here at the castle. See out there a couple of captains there to see the discussion with their coaches. As we saw in those introductions, there's not too large a roster, but large enough to make one of these seem like an average event. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see how they fare. Is there anyone in particular you're expecting something out of tonight?
I mean, I'm really expecting a great match from Debbie Ammon because she's been doing this for a while. But I mean, Allison Brown is a sleeper out here. but we do have a lot of good girls who should have a great night tonight.
We also have some relatives of graduated seniors. Lydia Caruso, sister of Vera Caruso. We're looking to get started soon here. She's some up for Lindenwold. Jaslyn Bonia. Should be going against Allison Brown to kick things off. And that'll be how it goes. Allison Brown versus Jaslyn Bonia. Kick things off. First ever broadcasted girls wrestling here at the Castle. Not only are we making history, so is Lindenwold being a part of this. Obviously, we know a lot less about Lindenwold's tactical skills for wrestling than we do our own, but what do you expect out of them? Obviously, we don't hear too much about their wrestling programs, but I'm excited to see what they can do tonight.
I mean, I feel like they should have a great team out here. They got enough girls, of course, to have this starting team, so they have to be pretty good to come out here tonight.
I mean, yeah, I 100% agree. I mean, and there are going to be a lot of matches that I'm excited to see. Just overall, obviously we mentioned Debbie before, but we don't know how good Marzipaz Ramos is. That'll be coming up after this one. Obviously, Allison Brown, you have high expectations from what we heard earlier, and I'm excited to see if those play out way. I mean, I don't know much about her wrestling acumen. I haven't seen her wrestle before, but I know if they've made it to varsity level, they're capable. We get ready for our first set of 2 minutes as we start the circling. Allison Brown trying to get in. Getting lower to the ground, trying to find a takedown. Trying to slip her way through, but it doesn't mean Bonia's going to make it easy. Goes for a double leg, good sprawl. And now Bonia finds the top position. Wrestling to find her way up is Allison Brown, but she's got her in a cradle. Bonia ends up underneath Allison Brown after a little bit of a struggle. Secures a couple of points there, 3 points. Bonia's trying to find her way through. Take a look at this one. See, a tough position for Allison Brown to be able to unhook the cradle, find her way on top, secure those 3 points.
I mean, it was really great how she worked from down under. She was down underneath and just got right back up around and on top.
Came back on top from a land down under.
Really did. Taking control of this one right now is Allison Brown.
Almost a minute in. Not too much to speak of from Bonia after the initial tussle. Allison Brown trying to find a way to just maintain control throughout these last 60 seconds here, which she's been doing a heck of a job of thus far. You can't let an escape happen here. Secures 2 points, makes it closer than you want it to be after your first set of 2 minutes. Staying low to the ground. As you see it, the knee is almost always on the ground with Allison Brown, trying to keep as much leverage as she can over Jaslyn Bonia. Jaslyn still looking, but you see also the hand behind the neck as we enter 30 seconds now. Has an underhook, making it as difficult as she can. See some wrist control there. Trying to break free. Gets some reversal points, stands up. Still gets slammed back down. Still in the circle, just barely. Toe tapping their way around for the last few seconds here. And as the clock ticks down, the first 2 minutes are done. Allison Brown secured 3 points in that set of 2. Well, what did you take away from that first 2 minutes?
I mean, that was a great set there by Allison Brown, as we can see, because she's up right now 3-0. But she had to work from the bottom up at the very beginning, and then she just didn't let go. She was really fierce there, and just really didn't let go. Didn't give up much to Bonia.
A lot of good security from Allison Brown through that one as well. When we got to the later stage, and she almost got pushed out of the circle, almost had to reset position, as well as the stand-up from Bonia. She was able to fix herself, and as we get back into the starting rounds of this second one here. Good way to dive under, goes for a double leg, secures it. Has the control now, another 3 points go to Allison Brown.
I mean, this is really just a masterclass out here from Allison Brown. I mean, she takes her down with ease. I mean, she's not really giving up much to Bonia.
And that's why they do those warm-ups where you have the leg movement like that. It lets you go down further, secure that takedown. The control is still there, and it's right back to where we started from last round. Underhooks. Bonia looking for an escape, trying to get out. And she gets an escape. She gets her first point. And now we're back to standing. 70 seconds to go. Bonia trying to secure her first 3 points. Get her first takedown on the round. See, they're both trying to grab a wrist and use it to slip underneath, but neither have secured it after this second stand-up. Allison Brown went for it. T is going for it. The other whistles are from boys junior varsity that we are not currently broadcasting, but did you hear any whistles? It's going to be like the fall season all over again, where football practice during soccer games.
Yep.
Just don't pay no mind to those whistles. We take a look at another single leg this time around. Bonia looking for her, secure points. Almost got her in a crucifix-style position. Allison Brown again fighting for it. Gets a few more points on the resume, her third set of 3. And once again gets that control with 20 seconds to go in this set of 2. Coach Des asking to circle around, try and finally get this pin. Another few points added to Allison Brown. Let's take a look at this one more time. And you see in the bottom right or bottom left corner of your screen, it was a tussle, but almost a fireman's carry to let her back into that strong position. As the clock ticks down on this second set of 2 minutes, Brown has 13 and Bonia has 1 point to her name.
I mean, that was absolutely great because on Allison Brown's end, she struggled a little bit right before taking down that slam and getting down another few points for the Sterling side.
They're back in this neutral position, circling around. Bonia just searching for any way to get as many points as she can throughout this set of 3. But Allison Brown trying to keep a push off, gets another double. Good sprawl by Bonia. All Bonia needs is the control, and she secured her first 3 points. Looking for it. Allison Brown still got her hand under the knee. And Allison Brown able to get over top, securing the win, getting it to 16-1. We'll look at our next broadcast. It'll be December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, where girls basketball will host Woodbury. And Woodbury, obviously, pretty strong in their basketball programs, boys and girls. We saw it from last year. What are you expecting out of that game a couple weeks' time?
I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. It's going to be hard fought. We got great girls on our side, but they got great girls on their side.
We should prepare for match number 2 of the girls. Debbie Ammon versus Marzipaz Ramos. Debbie Ammon, obviously, one of the stars that we had mentioned before as we get ready for neutral position. They shake hands, and they get going. Obviously expecting Debbie to get some good moves going. Ramos obviously no one to sleep on. She's got some control of the ankle of Debbie Ammon. Ammon, sorry. Ammon loses control. 3 points go to Ramos. She's trying to find her way out of the circle. A good escape there gets her first point. This is what we expect out of Debbie Ammon. She's not going to stay in that bottom position for too long. Now she's fighting for her first takedown. But once again, Ramos finds her way to another few points. Now it's 6-1. Is keeping the toes in the line. Let's look at this one more time.
I mean, it was a great play by Ramos there to get her down as Debbie gets her first another point for her side. But I mean, it was a great job for Ramos to keep Debbie down when she's trying to fight and get back up.
The one thing about this Debbie, she'll never be a downer. Another 3 points go to Ramos in this first set of 2 minutes. Obviously, Debbie Ammon trying to find a way to escape one more time. Cut it down to another 6-point lead instead of leaving it. This time she's got an underhook as Ramos. Ramos in a strong position, trying to cradle. Trying to go for the pin. Debbie Ammon might have been able to counter off of that. Couldn't find the opportunity. Getting close to being pinned. And she is. Yeah, she is. Debbie Ramos. Debbie couldn't quite beat Ramos. Marzipaz Ramos gets the first win for Lindenwold in this meet.
I mean, it was a great job by Ramos just to keep fighting and not really give up. She didn't really give Debbie any sort of room to really fight back. She just kept hitting stronger and stronger each time, faster and faster.
It's a hard thing to do against Debbie Ammon. I mean, we've seen a lot of good things, especially last year when we had seen it. Now Lindenwold goes up over Sterling 6-5 in our next few. Should be Sanaya Hatton versus Jaslyn Mexica. Going up against Sanaya Hatton. Not in any New York stuff. There ain't no Manhattan. It's just Hatton. Mexica. Slam down. Hatton gets a few points there. Good reversal. They go out of the circle. Take a look at this one more time.
I mean, it was a great takedown there by Hatton and a great job from Mexico to try to fight out of it. But they just rolled out of the circle, and you can't do much there after you get out. But she still brings on her first points into it.
Hatton takes 5-1 as we're only through 30 seconds thus far, and they resume in neutral position. Jasmine Mexica searching for her first takedown. A double leg attempt by Hatton. Sanaya Hatton couldn't get that one down. They were back to neutral. These two still circling, trying to find the right opening, being patient. Went for another double leg. Hatton. Mexico's down. Another 3 points go to Hatton. Hatton up 9-1 with 5 seconds to go. Well, Hatton wins take this win, obviously. You see here, I mean, she did a really good job taking this on Sanaya Hatton. Mexico couldn't get much done. She got pinned midway through the first round there. Sterling goes down 7 points now, 12-5 Lindenwold.
I mean, if you're Sterling here, Max, what do you think their go-to is going to be here?
Well, I mean, obviously you've got CC Chapman versus Cameron Coles, and if you're Sterling, Cameron Coles is going to, she has a tall task, but you're looking for your first pin of the day. And CC Chapman, if you're for Lindenwold, you're just trying to maintain this momentum. Lindenwold has all this momentum. You're trying to secure the first takedown and not let go. And if you're Coles, you're trying to match what Allison Brown brought to Sterling for that first one. Score 12-7. Coles and Chapman. Chapman goes for a double leg. Coles denies it. This is the one thing I truly love about wrestling. When you're searching for those takedowns and they get shut down, you can't be discouraged. And we haven't seen a lot of that throughout this one. They've been taking their time. They've been patient. And that just tells me their coaches have done everything they can. They've done a really good job of making sure they don't make rash decisions. So here a double leg gets reversed into a sprawl. Trying to stay in is Coles. Right back to neutral. These two have not let up throughout first 35 seconds. Almost a minute has passed. This first round of 2 minutes. Chapman goes for a double. Pulls underhooks. Look at the sprawl again. This one doesn't go her way. 3 points to Chapman. Final 60 seconds. Coles just want to make sure her shoulders are not on the mat. That's all she's looking for. She's going to pry herself back up, get a point. Chapman, another 2. Take a look at the bottom left of your screens here. It's a good sprawl attempt, and the sprawl attempt is countered. An escape from Coles after the scuffle. But Chapman up 5-1 now. 40 seconds remaining in the first set of 2 minutes. Once again, our next game will be girls basketball versus Woodbury here at the Castle, December 23rd. An eventful day in this room with the pep rally and all, and then turning right back into a place where basketball is going to be played. And teams are searching for their first win. Sterling couldn't get the job done over Audubon, but the win column is where they're looking for place this game against Woodbury. Chapman goes for another double leg. Has to stay in, just barely stays in by the ball of her foot. And as the timer ticks down, 4-3. We run down here, another sprawl attempt, trying to just maintain the score to where it is, and they will. We end that first set at 2 minutes, 5-1 Chapman. Some consultation from Coach Dez. Going from football to wrestling, said that he encourages a lot of his male football players to join the guys wrestling team, and a lot of them do. Renee Camacho's on that team, Desi Mullen, Chase Sparagowski, all guys who got a win in their first meet a couple days ago. I'm sure it's for the same reasons here. Obviously, the girls don't have the motivation of staying fit for football, maybe, at least not right now at this point in time, but it's a good way to get involved, and we've seen some pretty okay things throughout this first one. They've been putting in a lot of solid efforts. As JV has wrapped up now, and Sterling has their bench. Start here in Kohls, looking for a takedown. Chapman almost loses her balance. Back to neutral. Chapman gets the escape point for that one. See, they started with Kohls in top position, and she was able to find her way out of it. Wouldn't say smoothly, but pretty swiftly. Then goes for a sprawl, taken down, trying to drag this out of the side of the circle. Chapman won't allow it. Another few points go to her. Now it's 9-1. Maybe we'll do this one more time.
I mean, it's a great job by Chapman to just stay aggressive here. Not really letting up, not really letting her get any points.
Kohls does get the escape point. Kohls just searching for her first takedown. Again, this is what we were mentioning. You gotta try and take the first takedown, because if you can get that control, you can go for the first pin, which Sterling desperately needs right now. Kohls. Both of them just trying to stay in the neutral, not give anything away. Single leg attempt turns into a double leg attempt. Now up to the single leg, once again trying to lift Kohls up. CeCe Chapman isn't securing much, still has the one leg, but Kohls not letting up. Chapman can't secure that one. These two got 20 seconds to go in their second set at 2 minutes. Chapman has added 4 points since last round thus far, and Kohls only the one escape point. As time ticks down to the final 5 seconds here. Lindenwold maintaining their lead thus far. Buzzer will sound, and we'll get ready for our third set and final set between these two, 2 minutes. What'd you notice about that set of 2 minutes then?
I mean, both of these sets really have been hard fought, non-stop. I mean, just wrestling here. I mean, it's fun to watch this match, because it's just been really back and forth, even though the scoreboard doesn't really show it right now. It really has been great back and forth match from these two girls.
To put it in a pro wrestling term, this is real graps right here.
Yeah.
This is what we want. This is what you want to see when you come out to watch wrestling. You want competitive nature, regardless of what the individual scores say. This has been a difficult one for Chapman to get in, but obviously once she is in, Kohls has to take her time to figure herself out, get herself back up. Going for a single leg. Dives before Chapman can get ready. Just looking for the takedown. Chapman able to shove her off. Both of these two are tired. They're going to have a harder time getting these takedowns in this third round. 20 seconds have gone. Kohls, if she wants to secure a takedown, she's going to have to do it quickly. Had an entrance, didn't fully commit. Going for the single leg again. Gets behind the knee. Looking for a takedown. She's got it. Her first 3 points of this one.
I mean, she's got to really keep applying the pressure here. She's doing a great job. She's going to have to get her with another takedown and not let her escape here.
The escape point will go through. Chapman gets the escape point. Still a minute to go. But look at this one more time. She gets behind the back of the knee and then is able to trip her up, and that's how it goes. Obviously, she couldn't keep her down there for too long, but she's able to exhaust her with some of that. That's what you want now. You want to lower the stamina as much as you can. If you're Kohls, try to match it.
I mean, but you're going to also want to keep applying the pressure. Obviously. And not really give her much room to do anything with these final 40 seconds. Yeah, with these final 45 seconds coming up. if you're Kohls here, you're really going to want to try to take her down right now and get a pin.
40 seconds, a little less now. Another takedown will go to Chapman. She's up to 13 now. Looking for the pin, and the pin is what she's got. Kohls, this is that one. Lindenwold now up 18-5.
I mean, it was a great fought battle here going into 3 with these two girls. It was back and forth. It really started to get close towards the end, but Chapman just pulled it away, and you could just see that Kohls was just a little flabbergasted here. She couldn't do much. She just kind of lost wind, and it looks like she just a little bit fatigued out.
Great word, flabbergasted. I wasn't ready for that one to pop out. Up next, we should be seeing Genesis Cortez, the Silver Knights, and Brizzy Sanchez for the Lindenwold Lions. We're in the back half here. Sanchez and Cortez. Cortez searching for the first pin for Sterling. Sanchez looking to keep adding on the pressure score-wise. And it looks like she's going to do a good job of it to start. Gets 3 points. Looking for a pin on Genesis Cortez. Cortez fighting for her life here. The pin's called early. Sanchez gets it in the first 40 seconds. Lindenwold now 24-5 with only 2 more to go.
I mean, Lindenwold here just has to keep applying the pressure. They're doing a great job. They're up big, and there's nothing. It doesn't look like these Sterling Lady Knights could really do much.
If we get another angle of this, I'd love to point it out, but she went for a sprawl attempt there, Genesis Cortez, and then it immediately got shut down by Sanchez, kind of tripped up the leg, made sure she lost her balance, went back under to tuck, gave her that takedown, gave her the pin eventually, and now a huge lead for Lindenwold. Up next should be Abdul Samad versus Kalani Sones. She'll be up against Kalani Sones, or Sons.
This is going to be a great fight as we start here. I mean, it should be a, well, not fight.
A good grapple.
It should be a good grapple, but it should be one here as Sterling looks to bring back the lead ever so slightly, if they can.
Abdul Samad trying to rock Sons to the ground. Look for the sprawl, couldn't quite get it. Holding off on the points. Gives 3 to Sons. A good escape point from Abdul Samad. Aaliyah went for the takedown there, another 3 to Sons. Good attempts by Aaliyah to try and keep her shoulders up off the mat. When one goes down, she's able to lift the other. Trying to weigh down on the other arm is Sons. There's the pin. Lindenwold move to 30-5 now.
I mean, even though it was a quick one, it was a great fight here. We had a great job by Abdul Samad to try to get around it, bring her down, but she just couldn't and got pinned here.
Moving on to our final matchup here. Lydia Caruso versus Mariela Fuentes. Lydia Caruso for Sterling. Going against Mariela Fuentes.
Oh.
Caruso. Fuentes to start things off here. Caruso Looking to stuff a takedown, can't get the job done. 3 points go to Fuentes. Could be an early pin here, and it is. 36-5. We may have one more here. Looks like for Sterling, Amelia Negron. Gonna try and see what's going on here, but Amelia Negron will get her first on broadcast matchup, which appears to be the last one we'll have for the girls. Staying on her toes. Negron almost out of the circle. Both of them fighting to see here. Staying strong. Lindenwold's leaving Negron in a very awkward position here. Negron. Trying to scoot out of bounds. Trying to reset position because this is really a game of twister here outside. Trying to find her footing before she gets to do anything. Finds her footing. Gets the reversal, secures the takedown points. An escape. It's 3-1 now. Take a look at this one more time. Obviously an awkward position. He's got the 3 points, and now Lindenwold has their points in a pin. Canelis with the win. This puts Lindenwold to 42-5. Look at this one last time here. It's a good struggle at the start. A good comeback from Amelia Negron to secure those first 3 points, but in the end, Lindenwold able to get their own takedown. And this appears to be the last of our girls' matches, with the final being 43-5. We'll be back with the boys' match 10 to 15 minutes from now. Don't turn off your TV screens. Don't leave the YouTube stream just yet. Be back shortly with some boys' wrestling action between Sterling and the Hatton Township Hawks.